I'm your host with the most Locum 23. You're joining me for Endless Summer Book 3, Chapter 9, All Our Yesterdays. The Chasm. Hope you're all having a great day. Outside of the cabin, a mysterious light source causes fallen snow to sparkle brightly. You catch sight of a glowing sphere moving away from the trees. Someone's taken the island's heart. Quinn gets out of bed and runs towards the window. It's Fiddler. I can feel her. Everyone rushes outside. Snowflakes drift amid the trees, landing in corpse clumps on the forest floor. You hear distant laughter. Janine, you damned coward, get back here. Coward? That's rich, coming from someone who spent 3 years on the run. Yeah, from a team of assassins, sure. Gwen extends her hands in the direction of the flickering sphere. Come back. The island's heart tears free of Fiddler's grasp and hurls towards Gwen. What? It stops, hovering next to her. Quinn's eyes roll back, and she and the heart promptly tumbles to the ground. Quinn. You and Diego rush to Quinn's side. Craig picks up the heart. You and your magical girl are going to regret that. You hear the sound of razor-sharp steel slicing the air. Your friends begin to mutter nervously to one another. Listen closely, watch the falling snow, look for footprints. Scan the forest floor, but the snow surface is too heavily clumped to be able to discern tracks. Fiddler suddenly appears behind Diego. She drags him away from Quinn and brings the edge of her blade against his neck. Oh, boy. Choose your next move carefully, sweeties. The longer you keep the heart from me, the more heads will roll. Let him go, or I will tear you apart. Working solo is making you desperate, Janine. You got stood up by Doc Octopus? Fiddler scowls, pulling her hostage closer. Tetra mutinied and took an extra squad with him. They're dead now, just like the one this one's about to be. Keep Fiddler talking. Offer up the heart. Negotiate a compromise. Keep Fiddler talking. So Lundgren had you execute Tetra's entire squad? Ship fire took them all out a mile from the harbor. Karma's a bitch. Sean moves closer to Fiddler. Her head snaps towards him. She draws the katana's edge tighter. A trickle of blood runs from Diego's throat. Baron snarls with rage. Fiddler eyes him meaningfully, keeping the blade where it is. Give her the heart. We can't just hand it over, Locum. Do it, you meathead. Craig hesitates and Zara angrily grabs a cylinder sphere and tosses it at Fiddler's feet. There, was that so hard? As Fiddler bends down, the blunt end of Estella's sphere slams into the heart. Like a billiard ball struck by the cue, it rolls away before she can catch it. Hey! Estella whirls the sphere in her grasp, taking out Fiddler's legs. Ha! Diego runs to safety in Baron's arms. Fiddler vanishes again. Okay, well, if we're playing this, I got you this time. Her footsteps headed off through the trees. We gotta catch her, or she'll just try again. Khalid squats, squints at the forest floor. I see her tracks. She's heading towards the chasm. Let's go. Together with Sean, Jake, and Khalid, you rush after Fiddler. First rays of dawn gleam off of fresh snow as you arrive at the chasm's ravine. A headless Fiddler stands at the precipice, blades raised defensively. Stay back! If only I had the ability to teleport. You and the others take up positions blocking Fiddler's escape. Fiddler, drop your weapons. Get those swords on the ground. You've got nothing left, Janine. Fiddler slowly lowers her katanas to her sides. Nothing. Her shoulders shake. She's suddenly overtaken by a fit of helpless laughter. Oh, Jake, you're right. Just like you were right to get out when you did. Lundgren's only out for himself. Always has been. Her bitter expression turns a corner, becoming a malevolent grin. But Rourke is much, much worse, sweetie. When he's done with you and your friends, you'll wish you had nothing left. I've dealt with individuals like that before. Fiddler locks her gaze on Jake and falls backward, allowing herself to drop over the chasm's edge. I don't think she's done yet, dude. You watch her body plummet into the vast abyss, become smaller and smaller before fading away. I don't think she'll be coming back. No, dog. I'm assuming she's coming back. Why would she? Janine, you idiot. You double-crossed me and Mike, but I never thought you'd do something like that. Shaken, the four of you remain on the cliff, gazing down. Clee squints into the distance. There's a track running down the slope there. Might be something helpful. Walk along the slopes until you arrive at the freight elevator. Any chances it's still operational? One way to find out. Jake brushes a layer of snow from the control panel and presses a couple of switches. Ka-jum! The platform begins to move. Mac? What about the others? Hang on. Jake quickly shuts it down. A power gauge on the control panel flashes red. Looks like it wouldn't be able to go very far anyway. You notice a switch labeled Charged PV Module. Maybe if we give this a try? You flip the switch and a solar panel rises nearby. The power gauge turns orange. Nice, Boy Scout. Looks like that'll just need a couple hours. Let's head back. Sky clears to a brilliant blue as you return to the group. You find Michelle crouched beside Quinn. I'm okay, really. Quinn, interacting with the island's heart is creating a lot of physical strain on you. We can't have you doing that again, okay? Yeah, understood. Mike looks over at Jake. Fiddler, is she? She's gone, kid. Mike merely blinks, but somehow you can tell that he understands. Jake glances at the sun's position, still low in the sky. We got something that'll get us down into the chasm. It'll be some time before it's ready, though. Alright, everyone. We don't know what we're going to find down there. Whatever Vaanu is it's always been friendly, so... The Exodus crossed with Godzilla? Yeah, not what I'd call friend material. But we've got to get the heart back to where... if we're going to set things right. This could be the end of all the phenomenon affecting the world. Oh, the end of us. Let's just try to prepare as best we can. This is our home stretch. Sean gazes among the group, then nods resolutely and heads towards the cabins. Everyone disperses. A little while later, Jake walks over to you, breathing warm air into his cupped hands. Elevator should be ready for us now, Boy Scout. And so our descent into Inferno begins. You round everyone up and head for the chasm. The entire group gathers on the platform. Jake engages the controls and the elevator lurches to a start. Snowflakes are stirred from the metal grate, driftily and lazily into the deep, dark crevice. Is this the only way? I'm not much for heights. And you're a paratrooper! Quinn places an arm around Kalee's shoulders. Girl, you need to stop it. Get your arm off. Stop it. Should be on me. Stop it. It's okay. I gotcha. You never put your arm around me. Before long, the sunlight and the mountain slope gives way to darkness. The platform continues to descend for what seems like an eternity. The air around you grows strangely warm. Finally, you emerge into a network of caverns. The elevator stops atop a pile of rubble. Looks like we're climbing the rest of the way down. As you carefully navigate the debris, you find Fiddler's suit, half buried under heavy rocks. Is that what I think it is? Wow, she actually did. It's her suit, but I don't see her. Ah! I told you we'd see her again. Looks like it's unzipped. She may have crawled out and left it behind. Zara examines Fiddler's suit. Damn, this is some sweet tech. Pretty sure it'll readjust itself to fit anyone. Locum, what are you waiting for, man? Try it on! I mean, do I really want to slime into Fiddler's suit? Wonder what it does. Well, it does make you invisible. Wonder if we'll need that in the future. I guess Diamond Edition for a reason. No thanks. I look dab in my suit, y'all. I think I'm gonna pass on Fiddler's hand-me-downs. Aw, snap! Why don't one of you wear it? Locum's right. It could just be some kind of tracking device in there. You never know. You take a closer look at your surroundings. Smoke drifts along the uneven rock floor. Streams of lava cast a reddish glow on the wall. This way. Gwen launches into a run and immediately disappears down a branching tunnel. Quinn, you can't just... And she's gone. Michelle leans down to examine a long streak of blood on the cavern floor. I don't think Fiddler crawled out of that suit. Something must have taken her body. That's, encouraging. Rushing ahead, you find Quinn facing a dead end. There's a round indentation in the center of the wall. I don't understand. This is supposed to lead into the core of the volcano. Maybe Vaanu showed me a different timeline? Gwen, there's something down here with... Locum! Over here! Or there! We're everywhere! Who, what, when, where, and what? You follow Raj's gaze into an adjoining tunnel where an enormous shadow is moving across the rock face. A massive reptilian head, short arms, ending in a vicious-looking claws, and a long, powerful tail. A freaking T-Rex! Hell yeah! No! No! Shh! The source of the shadow nears the gate, and everyone backs away, holding their breath. You swallow hard as a small, spindly creature comes into view. Oh, it's kind of cute. Keep quiet. That's an Orocpteroraptor. They are more dangerous than they look. Man-sized dinosaur carries a reflective orb in one claw. It slowly moves out of sight. Oh man, the hype was fake. I believe we witnessed the Deep Guardian. It is the most reclusive of all Vaanu's servants. Shucks, and here I left my Pokeball at home. Fist bump. Grace peers up at the indentation in the wall. Maybe the island's heart goes here? No, it's too big to fit. Remember the crystal in the wall beneath the shelter? It had 2 claw prints in it? Follow the Octoraptor. We may need to use that orb to get into a time when the tunnel actually led to the volcano's core. An impeccable detection. Locum, you're so smart. Do we have to? That thing creeps me out, man. Like it or not, it looks like we're gonna have to got a dinosaur hunt on our hands. You all enter the adjoining tunnel and head into the direction of the... I'm calling it Octoraptor, just shut up. Gradually, the tunnel widens and becoming a large grotto dominated by stalagmites and geysers of hissing steam. The creature is straight ahead, reaching towards a lava stream. It suddenly rears up, sniffing the air. Yeah, you didn't know I could do raptor sounds, did you? Let's do this. It turns in your direction. Everybody hide, I'll handle this. Toss a rock, walk into the geyser, hide behind a stalagmite. As your friends hurry back down the tunnel, you duck behind a particular tall stalagmite formation. Whew, I should be alright here. I'm guessing that's what the suit would have helped with. Suddenly you become aware of the Octoraptor's scaly snout, peering around the other side of the rock column at you. Clever girl. Jurassic Park 2 or 3? I forget which one. Clever girl, the guy in the field. Oh god! I'm dead. I'm f***ing dead. Oh boy. Don't say I don't go all out for you folks. Oh god. In an instant, the dinosaur's powerful jaw closes around your neck. You feel an excruciating snap, the world instantly goes dark. Well, thank god we got time travel power. God damn it. You're lost in oblivion. What's that, 2080? No? That we've had to die and come back? You're back in the volcanic caverns. Instinctively, you reach a hand to your neck and find it intact. Zara examines Fiddler's suit. Damn, this is some sweet tech. Pretty sure it'll readjust to fit. Yeah, go. yourself. Oh, look at this. Don't tell me we need to buy the suit. Do not tell me it's a forced choice. Nope, not doing it again. Screw you. Everybody hide, I'll handle this. Walk into the geyser. Grit your teeth and run for a billowing cloud in the corner of the grotto. Hissing vapor conceals both your location and your scent. Yes! As the geyser momentarily abates, you notice the Octoraptor has gone back to the lava stream. The dino makes an odd noise and pulls a chunk of crystal from the lava with both claws. The blue, translucent mineral has melted into a perfect sphere. It tosses the orb aside and skitters off towards another lava stream. Oh, wow! That's what that was! Use your bag to scoop up the glowing hot orb, then head back to the dead-end tunnel as fast as you can. Your friends are waiting for you when you arrive. Locum, thank God! Yeah, it was painful the first time I died. Or may I say 2,080 times? Actually, if you count the times before... Okay, you know what? We're not going to get into mathematical of this. We got what we needed, at least. Want to help me, Furball? Having the bag to reveal the crystal orb, Furball walks over to it. Its frosty breath catches. Quickly cools the crystal. You carefully insert the orb into the wall. In a blink of an eye, the entire wall is as gone as if it were never there in the first place. Presto changeo! Nice trick. Could have used that for the guy who always sat in my seat in Business Administration 202. Everyone heads down the newly revealed tunnel. You hear a muffled explosion from somewhere ahead, followed by voices yelling. Sounds like a fight. Everybody stay close. Jake, Sean, and Estella take the lead, with Kali and Craig behind them. A few moments later, the tunnel arrives at a vast cavern. Sloping walls rise for what feels like miles into darkness. A lava pool lies at the center of the floor, casting everything in a blood-red light. Ahead, a group of anarchists stand in front of a rippling, translucent wall. Flashes of time energy come from guns and clock-like devices being used against the barrier. Ah, it's you again. And this is where you're gonna fight us, isn't it? Alright, here we go. Again! Strike it with everything you have! On the other side, you can barely make out the Endless's space-suit-clad form. Yeah, he doesn't look happy. You and your friends remain in the shadows, watching the battle cautiously. They're like a mob of angry villagers coming after Frankenstein's monster. Shouldn't we do something to help the Endless? It's not working! More! Looks like he has the situation under control. Gwen moves to your side, her gaze focused on the pool. Vaanu is there, and the lava. So we get the heart over to the pool and get out. Sounds like a plan. Why not just throw the bull? Why don't you just throw it in the lava? Here, Vaanu. Here, boy. Go. Come on, boy. Here's your ball. Boy Scout, we got a better chance at this if we give up a few of us distract the murder hipsters. I don't know. They don't look so friendly. That's the point. Let's just sneak in and sneak out. Some of us should distract them. Let's just sneak in and sneak out. If we're quick, we can get this done. They're too unpredictable to engage. Good call, Locum. I'll go. We'll go, Sean. You and me. Craig hands you the island's heart. You and Sean keep to the shadows along the walls, carefully making your way towards the lava pool. Almost there, just a little further. Your foot sinks into a hole, hidden in the dark floor. You lose your balance, falling into the light. Oh! Jump back, hide yourself. Glance around, but there's nothing to hide behind. You duck as low as possible. Someone's there! Startled, the anarchist points his gun at you. Space and time split open. You find yourself adrift of churning you avoid. Your arms and legs stretch impossibly as your body is dragged into multiple timelines. So that's what that gun does. Green fire erupts around you. Your very consciousness is melting away. All is lost into nothingness until you're back in Mount Atropo score. You gasp for breath, staring wide-eyed at your surroundings. Holy hell. That was hands down the worst way I've ever died. Quinn moves to your side, her gaze fixed on the pole. Okay. Then it was there in the lava. Yeah. If we had the suit. Shut up. Jump back. Lie down. Let's try that. Using your falling momentum, you plaster yourself against the cavern floor. The anarchists glance around the cavern, but fail to see you amid the uneven floor, which technically we were already down there, but shut the fuck up. Finally, you reach the pool. A few feet from the rocky ledge, a pillar of crystal rises, shimmering amid the bright lava. You and Sean step out of the shadows with the hard. The two of you stare and wonder at the pillar's mirror-like facets. It's incredible. That is awesome. I'm not gonna lie, that is awesome. Can you blink a couple more times? I'm watching. No? Okay. First, there is only light. A burst of intense, bright, burnt light burns the entire cavern from your vision. Then a voice speaks, resonant and strangely familiar. I am whole, restored, complete. That's good, right? Now the world can go back to normal? Change will come swiftly, yes. But what form will it take remains to be determined. You've been showing us the future. Can't you see what'll happen? How can we change everything back? There are many futures. Some I am given to know, and even more that can only be guessed. To be alive is to never truly know what will happen next. So basically alternate timelines. In one timeline we don't have magical powers, and in another timeline we're blue, and another... That's how all that works. One decision can lead to branch effect. Light clears, the island's heart is no longer in your grasp. A shockwave of blue-green energy erupts from your body. Oh, so we're becoming the entity now. Locum, what's happening? The energy sweeps across the cavern, colliding with Endless's barrier. Green flames overtake the rippling wall, melting it away. Oh dear. A few anarchists glance towards the pool before their group converges on the Endless. Your time has come! Perhaps you'll explain to me why you feel this is necessary. Silence! Two anarchists push the Endless to the cavern floor. We don't take kindly to being lied to, no matter what timeline it happens in. My people worshipped at your feet. We saw you as a savior, and all while we were merely pawns. And you think wisdom came to the elderly? No, not you. Okay. You filled our minds with nonsense, and set our hands working on the instruments of your corruption. Uxwall raises his ornately carved staff, preparing to bring it upon the Endless. Near the cabin entrance, the rest of your friends watch in horror. Let justice be done. Let an end come to the Endless. Uxwall, stop. Shaman's deathly visage swivels towards you. Ranlosty wasn't a lie. The Endless prepared you for everything that's happened. The eruptions, our arrival, all of it. Foretelling the future actually doesn't dissolve a person of guilt. It will never help us. Catalyst, it was entirely for the Endless's own selfish aims. That much is true. I'd hoped, however, that the impact would be for your benefit. Enough talk! Endless One, this is for my ancestors, their ancestors, and all you who infected with your lies. Uxwall brings his staff down sharply. A distant sound like waves crashing comes from high above. The Arcanist steps back from the Endless, glancing upward. The noise grows louder, becoming a steady roar of turbine engines. The Omega mech descends into view. Well, all of my favorite people in one place! How convenient! Your friends rush towards you. Look, come on, let's get out of here! You must not interfere, the man of Hydra! Ah, on the contrary, it is I who tire of your interference. As the mech continues to come down through the caldera, it raises an arm and blasts the anarchist with a blue beam. And that's it, folks. Uxwall and the rest of his people are gone. Uxwall and the rest of his group instantly fades away. Uxwall! Streams of light emerge from the crystal pillar, forming into a familiar hovering figure. Vaanu's spirit rises towards the mech, its arms extended protectively, and passes right through the colossal robot, fading away. What the is going on? As you and the others run to the cavern's exit, the Endless crawls towards you. Locum, please. Wait. Rourke will promise everything. Then take away the very thing we fought so hard to protect. The ground heaves as the mech finally lands. Rourke's laughter emerges from speakers as a low, derivous buzz. What, no grand death scene, no soliloquy? Well, I've got one for you tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools its way to dusty death. As blue light flares into the Omega Mech's palms, a preternatural calm settles over the Endless. Only you can save them now, Locum. Another beam tears its way across the cavern. When the light clears, no trace of him is left behind. Enough. I won't let you do this, Father. Alistair suddenly leaps onto the mech and struggles to tear open a panel in its leg. The leg pulls back, threatening to drop him in the lava pool. Then it swings forward, sending him flying across the cavern. Alistair collides with a rock wall and tumbles to the floor. Ah! Alistair! The mech turns, revealing Rourke's scowling face. Alistair, I must confess, until your betrayal, I'd still not given up hope. Despite continual displays of inadequacy, I'd held on to the idea you might add up someday. But the truth is, there was little chance of that. Because you never gave me a chance. The towering automaton strides towards Alistair. Readouts and reticles flicker across Rourke's spiteful expression. Because the process that made you was imperfect. You were born in a vat, your genetics and tissue cloned painstakingly from my own. I tried to create a successor, and in the end made nothing more than a pale shadow of myself. Whoa, wait, you're Rourke? Okay. The words go through Alistair like a knife. His voice becomes a hoarse cry of desperation. That's not true. Oh, you know that it is. You said it yourself, never a father to me. Alistair, he's just trying to manipulate. Don't listen to him. Iris, maintain current configuration and explain Directive 1908. Iris's hologram materializes next to Rourke. Directive 1908 requires that the Iris unit place full priority on the goal it was originally fabricated for, namely to utilize the Imogen Rourke's knowledge of reproductive cloning in order to construct a suitable analog of Everett Alistair Rourke. Tears stream from Alistair's eyes, wide with disbelief. No! Rourke, you bastard! You delusional, immoral, self-serving... You don't deserve to breathe the same air as Alistair! Grace wraps her arms protectively around Alistair, who weeps motionless. Rourke turns the mech away in disgust. It seems, however, that nature has succeeded where science failed. I have others to carry on my work, among them a strong, capable heir. What are you talking about? No one's gonna follow in your footsteps, Rourke. Your work ends here. Stella puts all of her strength behind her sphere, hurling it through the glass enclosed cockpit. A huge hand snatches it out of the air. The wooden shaft is crushed to splinters in the mech's grasp. Rourke directs the robot's other arm into the pool, scooping up the crystalline pillar. He's taking the crystal. All of it! All along, I believed I needed the Endless to make my vision real. But it was this. This is the key to New Age. There are no longer any limits. Now we can create whatever life, whatever world we wish to live in. You feel Vaanu's presence reaching out to you. Do not fear. The last piece is still missing. Without it, time will resist his control. You will discover the fragment before he does. Be cautious, however, for he knows this already. Winds blast the cavern as the mech thrusters engage. Rourke ascends through the caldera with a mass of crystal. As he vanishes above, you hear his voice calling down. It won't be long, Locum. Eternity is nearly ours. Estella glares upward, her body contorted in rage. I'll kill you with my bare hands first. Guys, the lava's moving. Craig points at the blazing pool, which appears to be steadily rising. Molten rock floods into the cavern. Remember when we went to space and me and Estella stared out over the planet? That's about to happen, by the way. Back to the caves. Now! Your friends follow Jake toward the tunnel you entered through. Alistair remains frozen in place. Grace tugs his arm frantically. Alistair, we've got to go! Leave me. What? What are you... Come on, damn you, don't do this right now. Nothing matters anymore, Grace. It never did in the first place. Alistair hangs his head, tears streak over his cheeks, gleaming in the encroaching blaze. Grace pulls with all of her might, but she's unable to move him. No, Alistair, please, I'm not letting you die. Just then a tendril of green light descends from the darkness overhead. Vaanu struggles to manifest. Streams of energy are stripped away, but causing it to disperse into the atmospheric light once more. An arm reaches out of the haze, offering you an object. Yes, the salvage magazine. Huh, looks like a person has been cut out or burned out. I guess we'll have to see. There's no time. Alistair, just come on! Grab his arm and together with Grace, you drag him out of the cavern. Two more to go. One looks like a stethoscope, and I don't know what the other one looks like. Alistair's amber was burnt to ash. As the lava continues to rise, the three of you run to catch up with the others in the tunnel. After an hour of wandering, you turn a corner and find a pale light streaming through an exit. We're almost out, everyone. You emerge within view of Elistill's mighty tree. Thank goodness. The journey to the center of the earth was harder than I expected. Hundreds of flower garlands are draped across the city's platform, and walkways. Gentle wind stirs the blossoms, causing them to shimmer in the moonlight. It's so beautiful. I wonder what occasion is. Tomorrow's the first day of Nerili, when those who truly love each other have the opportunity to be hand-fasted. Greg lets out an irritated groan. Oh, great. I hate weddings. Chapter 9 complete. 101 clues found. Ember hope not found because we let it burn to ash. So. It's been a long day, hasn't it? It feels super long to me. I hope you all did enjoy the video. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Head down in the description below. There are links to social media, our Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. It's greatly appreciated. Otherwise, you know what to do. Let me know. What do you think will happen next? I mean, besides the whole fact of the wedding thing. And then... I don't know, because I mean, I feel like we've got a good 6 to 8 chapters left with the whole Rourke thing, and now we've got to find the piece, and I mean, if you think about it, we really have no clue where that other piece is. Something tells me during the wedding and tomorrow there'll be like, well, which we brought the piece together, right? I mean, it was 2 halves of a sphere, so there's another piece, what could the piece be? The piece that holds the sphere? Is that, no, because he pulled that out, didn't he? It was the thing that Sean was looking at that held the sphere. So what could be the next piece? What do you guys think? That one I've actually befuddled on. I'm actually quite confused. Like, it's a floor platform. It's just a big block of crystal. It's like the Three Stooges. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and once again, thank you for watching. I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.